Hello dear students and welcome to EduTap. So guys, we continue our series for NABARD Grade A Phase 2 Descriptive English section for the year 2021. And guys, today we are going to discuss time management strategy that you should adopt for for answering your questions on time in the actual paper. So this is how you should practice, and this is how we should strive to arrange our time strategy for all the questions, because this is very important, guys. You cannot just go unprepared in the paper, right? And that would cost you a lot of marks if you are unprepared. So you need to strategize your attempt, and we'll discuss how to strategize your time today. So let's begin the session, guys. First of all, let's look at the syllabus of the paper. Now, this is a paper for 100 marks. That is 50% of the weightage of phase 2. So guys, this is a game changer in phase 2. So do not take it very lightly. So this is a 100-mark paper, and the time allotted to this paper is 90 minutes. Now, usually NABARD used to ask 4 questions. They used to ask essay, précis, reading comprehension, along with one letter or report. But this year they have mentioned that they are only be asking 3 questions, and these 3 questions would be: number 1, essay writing; number 2, précis writing; and number 3, reading comprehension answers. So this year the marks weightage has also changed. Essay stays the same, 40 marks, but précis, instead of 20 it goes up to 30, and reading comprehension again from 20 goes up to 30 marks. So this is the syllabus of your paper, guys. 90 minutes for 100 marks. You have to write these 3 questions: one essay, you have to make one précis, and then you have to write reading comprehension answers. So look at the strategy very, very carefully. So how should we divide our 90 minutes? Right. So first, let's begin with, let's say you start writing your essay first, because this is the biggest chunk, biggest block of the paper. And for 40 marks, the expected word limit this year is somewhat between 350 to 450 words. It cannot go below that, or it cannot go beyond that. So I'm assuming it would be 400 or 450 words. But 350 could be there. But looking at the only 3 questions this year, I think it would be 400 or 450 words. So you need to strategize that you have to write 450 words. So you need to have a decent typing speed, first of all. And how do we need to allot our time? How we need to strategize our attempt? So for weightage of 40 marks, we should dedicate 25 to 30 minutes out of 90 minutes for this section. Right. So how should you go about it? 25 to 30 is give or take, right? It could be 25, 27, 28, or it should not exceed 30 marks, 30 minutes. Right. So you should begin with making a rough draft. So take 2 minutes after you've chosen your topic to make a rough draft, right? Then spend 25 minutes to draft the essay. I mean, to write down your, your points, your views, your opinions, your ideas, your statistics, reports, schemes, data, facts, right? So take 25 minutes for that, and you should be done within 25 minutes. So guys, even if you have a decent speed of writing 20 or 15 words per minute, I think you will be able to write 400 or 450 words, right? So 15 words per minute is not a very high speed considered this paper. So you will be able to write down, but you should be prepared for it. You should be ready with your facts and data, else it would be very difficult. And then in the end, give 2 minutes to proofread your answer, because I've told you the interface. So you may make typing errors or spelling mistakes. So make sure that you spare 2 minutes to proofread your answers, right? So that should be the time allotment for your essay section. Now, after you have finished your essay, then second would be your précis writing. So you would be given a comprehension passage for about let's say 600 words or 500 words, and you would have to read and contract it, shorten it down, and make a précis out of it, right? So expected word limit of précis this year would be 150 to 170 words. Last year it was 170, so we are expecting it the same. But the weightage has increased, so instead of 20, it would be for 30 marks. So be very careful with your précis drafting. Now the time allotment for précis is 17 to 20 minutes out of 90 minutes. We gave 30 minutes to essay, now 20 minutes to précis. So what you would do, 7 to 10 minutes to read the passage first, read it carefully. Then again 7 to 10 minutes to make a draft, to make a précis. So I think for in 10 minutes you can write 150 words, 170 words. That is again 15 words per minute, right? So that is not too big of a task. And in the end, keep 1 minute to proofread your précis so that you do not make mistakes, right? So because it's a critical component now, and you should practice it every day from your editorials, from the newspapers that you read. So whatever editorial or article you read, sit down for 10 minutes, type your précis, right? That would give you a good practice of typing a précis on a day-to-day basis. Now, after you have finished with your précis, then coming to reading comprehension. Now, in reading comprehension this year, we are expecting 5 questions as there were last year. So for those 5 questions, the expected word limit is 60 to 90 words for each answer, unless they give you synonyms and antonyms. Let's say, provided, for example, last year they gave you synonyms and antonyms. So for one question, for 1 mark, they gave you 4 words for synonyms and antonyms, right? So that could be possible, but if they are descriptive answers, the word limit for one answer should be 60 to 90 words. Now, how to calculate that, guys? For 30 marks, there are 5 questions, hypothetically. So for 5 questions for 30 marks, that means 6 marks for each answer, right? So for a 6-mark answer, while you are explaining your answer, I think 60 to 90 words per answer should be enough, not below that, or should not go beyond that, right? So a simple rule is, for 1 mark, you have to write at least 10 words. So for 6 marks, you have to at least write 60 to 70 words, at least. So that should be the word limit for each answer. So if you're writing 60-70 words per answer, that means 300-350 words are there. So you have to basically write another essay, but you have to not make your own opinions. You have to just find the facts from the data and then frame your answer. So it takes lesser time. So I think 7 to 10 minutes to first read the passage. So total you should give 25 to 30 minutes for this section. Now, how to bifurcate these 25-30 minutes? 7 to 10 minutes basically to read the passage. Now, it would be a separate passage, not the same passage as the précis. Now, précis will have a separate passage. Reading comprehension this time will have a separate passage, guys. So 7 to 10 minutes to read your passage carefully, then take 15 to 20 minutes to draft your answers. Now quickly find out facts, data, read your questions first, then as you read the passage, underline or mark your paragraphs for your answers as you read, and then quickly write down your answers and spare 2 minutes to proofread your answers, guys. That is a must, because every grammatical or typing error is going to cost you half a mark. Right, so we should not make that silly mistake of writing a typo or a grammatical error or a punctuation error for that matter, right? So that should be your strategy for 90 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes for essay, then 20 minutes for your précis, then 25 to 30 minutes for your RC. That comes down to 80-85 minutes. And then rest 5 minutes you can still spare for other things, preparation, giving yourself some break, catching a breath, thinking for some time. So all this takes time. You are not a machine that you would be typing all time. You need some break in between. So 5 minutes to rest your body. So that should be your time strategy for this paper this year, guys. I hope I'm helpful to you for the strategy sessions. I'm helpful to everyone so that you can prepare well. You can start focusing on your descriptive English section, and this is going to be a game changer, I promise you guys. So thank you so much for joining in. And if you have any further doubts or any queries regarding anything, you can contact us on this number 8146207241, or you can drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. And this is our website, guys, www.edutap.co.in. So thank you so much. Have a great day ahead, and happy learning to all of you guys.